More to you, Vicar.
And the second half of the Bucks Arena starts. Coventry 91, Walsall 1-0.
Way! Here we are, we're back here on Coventry United TV with Liam Cook, bringing to you exclusive live commentary of Coventry United versus Walsall Wood. The second half is just about to get underway. Excuse me. Let's get you into your team news once again. For Coventry United, number 1, Brendan Bunn. Number 2, Shane Nicholson. Number 3, Ben Valance. Number 4, Gift Musa. Number 5, the captain, Jamal Clark. Number 6, Kyle Barnett. Number 7 is Jake Holt. Number 8 is Luke Downs. Number 9, Antonio Alcaraz Zamora. Number 10, Kai Williams. Number 11, Aaron Solomon. So Wood immediately in the attack from the kickoff. The ball with the feet of Javier Roberts. In goes the cross. Well held by Ben. And the Walsall Wood starting off for the second half is number 1, Lloyd Ransom. Number 2, Lee Butler. Number 3, Dana Koji. Number 4, Stuart McNaught. Number 5, Jack Barnes. Number 6, Kyle Rowley. Number 7, Javier Roberts. Number 8, Mitch Tolley. Number 9, Joey Butlin. Number 10, Keenan Meakin Richards. Number 11, Jono Aberton. Solomon. Down, slides it to the right. It's behind Nicholson, somebody will track back and collect. Looking for some more in the penalty area. Brought down by Meakin Richards. And there it goes off the boot of Barnes. Heavy first touch by Musa, takes into the path of Javier Roberts. Now Meakin Richards. Javier. Challenge there by Musa. Butlin retains. Crossfield ball by Tolley. In towards Butler. Wasn't getting to that one in a month of Sundays. And that will be a goal kick. Particularly cold Wednesday night to the Butts Park Arena, and there's the United vice captain Kevin Thornton walking in front of us with his arm in a sling. Unfortunately, Kev will require surgery on that elbow. Could be out for anything up to 3 months. So we may not see Kev in the first team again this season. Samora. Through to Solomon. And the offside flag denies Solomon a crack at the penalty area. So free kick to be taken by Lloyd Ransom. And it's a bit confusing for the players I would have thought, because both goalkeepers are playing the same shade of green. Usually that's not allowed. There's going to be a free kick there against Kyle Barnett for holding Joey Butlin. His hands over the shoulders of the Walsall Wood number 9. Butler standing over the ball. Who can he find? He drives it in. Finds ahead of Jamal Clark. Back in. Off the head of Musa this time. Here he goes again. Baxter, and now comes Bunn to claim. Solomon, the recipient of the throw. Aaron Solomon on a one-man mission. Lovely run by Solomon. He's still going here. He's forced away from the penalty area. Retains the ball. Eventually loses out. And is shoved off of possession by Tolley. Butlin. Off the right-hand side. Out comes Byrne and drills it into the blue and white seats of the Butts Park Arena. United feeling it should have been offside. Thrown down line. Butlin. In it goes. Javier Roberts brings it down the penalty area. Butlin drills it. It rolls harmlessly out at the far post for the goal kick. And the next time we come to you live here on CUTV comes on Saturday, live from Leicestershire at the Dovecote Stadium. Live coverage of Shepshed Dynamo versus Coventry United in the Total Motion Midland Football League Premier Division. The only place you will find that coverage is right here, so do not be late. Kick off at 3 o'clock that day. And also, you can catch exclusive live commentary of the FA Women's National League Cup game on Sunday between Chichester City ladies and Coventry United ladies here on CUTV, 2 o'clock kick-off that day. And again, highlights of all matches we cover on Coventry United TV within 24 hours of the final whistle. Apart from this week, because we've had a dodgy laptop. Oh, Ransom slices it almost straight right. And Baxter had no choice but to play it out for the throw. Valence. Solomon back to Valence. In it goes, headed away at the far post by Javier Roberts, who immediately begins the counter. But Clark picks up a harmless ball. It's not exactly the most harmless of balls from Clark, and Bunn had to get that volley clearance right, and does. Headed up by Javier Roberts. And offside. Five minutes of the second half gone here on CUTV with Liam Cook. Live from the Butts Park Arena, Coventry United 1, Walsall Wood 0. Opening goal coming from Aaron Solomon. Bunn's boot. Coventry United throws it. No! Well, the ball clearly came off the Walsall Wood number 4 there. Referee feeling that it didn't. I can tell you from here it definitely did. Maybe giving it to Walsall as Musa was leaning in there to the Walsall Wood defender, Stuart McNaught. He's looped down to the midfield. Holt. Jake Holt looking for Solomon. Solomon makes a run, but he won't reach it. Meakin Richards tries to see it out, and does. Well, Terry Anderson calling for the corner, as you would expect, but nil point in that aspect. If you don't know French, that means no chance. Well, it doesn't, but you know. Butland, dispossessed by Barnett. Samora, first time pass to Holt. Holt unbalanced, let the ball go, and it's picked up by the Walsall Wood midfielder, Tolley. Javier Roberts barges Nicholson out of the way. Referee says it's fair game, and it will be a throw to Walsall Wood. Javier Roberts with ball in hand. Richards throw. Followed straight up by Nicholson. It's going to be a throw in virtually the same position. And it looks like Koji's going to take it. Koji. Looking for Buckland. He's found him. And it goes. Headed by Roberts. Solomon meets it at the far post. Handball claims, and that will be off. It will be a handball against McNaught. Burnt on the edge of his penalty area to launch it away with the free kick. There it goes. for Zamora. Meekin Richards with the header only as far as Jake Holt. Holt takes it into the box. Solomon. Aaron Solomon. And well saved by Ransom and well held as it falls into his grasp. Solomon's on fire today, but so is Ransom. Musa tumbles to the ground, free kick. No sign of any changes at the moment for Walsall Wood or Coventry United. There are a couple of players warming up down the touchline, with nothing immediate on the cards. Previous result between these two sides ended at Walsall Wood 1, Coventry United 0. It's currently reversed at the moment in the reverse fixture. As Downs sends it in for Clark. Clark to Jake Holt. Sent in by Shane Nicholson. Zamora tries to win the aerial duel, but it was always fighting and losing battle with Ransom. Ransom's kick. Doesn't find Butlin. Musa onto it. Locked to the right by Clark, but he's giving it straight to Akoji. Akoji going himself straight to the guts of Brendan Bunn. Akoji left with plenty of space to work with. But Bunn denying the Walsall Wood left back. Despite a powerful effort from Akoji. Bunn gets us underway again from the back line. Straight over the head of Solomon for the throw. Those of you wondering, after a spectacular match on Saturday here at the Butts Park Arena between Coventry and Leicester Nirvana, United are through to round 5 of the FA Vars, the last 16. And the round 5 match between Canterbury City and Coventry United on the 2nd of February, live from Salters Lane, will be live here on CUTV. We weren't going to miss that one, were we? Clark tries to shepherd it out and does so fantastically well. Brilliant strength from the United skipper. Certainly up for man of the match today. And by the way, you can let us know who you think our CUTV man of the match should be on Twitter at Coventry United TV or in the comments section below. If you are enjoying today's coverage, make sure to hit the like button below the video. Leave a comment below with your feedback. Subscribe to CUTV on YouTube for more exclusive content. And we are on Twitter at Coventry United TV. The highlights of today's game will hopefully be online tomorrow night. Zamora beaten in the air, and again, and Tully plays it all the way back to the goalkeeper, Ransom. Butler. Good passing on the right hand side by Walsall Wood. Averton, the intended target. Just finds a way past Downs. Sidesteps the outstretched leg of Butlin. And a free kick there as number 17, Jake Holt, sent to the ground. It looks like we've got a change coming. And it's going to be Butler to come off. You can see there the number 2 on the board. So that will be Lee Butler to be replaced by Paul Sullivan. So the change confirming what looks to be a more attacking switch, with Javier Roberts now moving to right back and Paul Sullivan in a more attacking role, with Lee Butler making his way off the pitch. Bunn sends it towards the also penalty area, and a push by Kai Williams, a blatant free kick. Baxter away. Falls into the feet of Jamal Clark. His ball is with Rowley. Meekin Richards. Now Baxter. Looking for Sullivan. Headed away by Barnett. Akoji. Tolly in space in the midfield. Crossfield ball. Valance brings it to ground and plays it out to Aaron Solomon rather than letting it find its way to Brendan Byrne, and Solomon looking to send Williams on his way. The ball across the white line, but it did cross the white line, unfortunately. With a dinked pass into the area, one in the air by Clark, and up and out by Valance. Heads. Brilliant control by Tom Mullane, the United vice captain, on the bench, continuing his comeback from injury as the Walsall Wood players continue to train down the touchline. They do have another 2 changes that they can make. And straight out by Musa. Yeah, good challenge from the side on Butlin. Here's Barnes. Koji back to Barnes. Past Samora, but not past Holt. Blocks Holt's attempted pass. Stood up line from Holt. Barnes gets there ahead of the United front man, but poor passing in the midfield costs Walsall, but Musa out-muscled. Johnson that 5 times fast. Rowley going on a mad run down the centre, looking to thread it through for Sullivan. Barnett again there to deny him. Zamora looking to touch it on, but only into the path of Barnes. Akoji's cross. Bunn calls for it. Bunn claims it. Half an hour of play to go here on CUTV with Liam Cook. Coventry United 1. Walsall Wood 0 in the Total Motion Midland Football League Premier Division. There it goes from Bunn straight onto the head of Javier Roberts, now playing it right back. Downs. At the moment it seems to be a case of lofted balls brought down by the opposition player. Butlin, it's dipping, and Bunn leaps into the air and brings it down safely. Well, from here, as it was destined to go out, Bunn knew better. Volleyed away by Brendan Bunn, and again straight onto the head of Roberts. But now Downs onto it. Luke Downs smashes it to the right wing. Kai Williams looking to get it in there, and a perfect challenge by Jack Barnes. United will have the corner though. It was a perfectly executed slide challenge from the Walsall number 5. The highlight of today's game will be on YouTube tomorrow, youtube.com/Coventry United TV. Don't miss them. Solomon lofts it in towards Jamal Clark, headed away by the defender, and handball against Jake Cole. Seemed to hit him on the top of the shoulder. Terry Anderson not too pleased, but referee's decision is final. Well, it hasn't been a match full of goal-mouth action. The best of it has fallen to the red and greens. But Walsall do look dangerous on the break, although they haven't proved it in the penalty area thus far. Williams turns. Blocked up by Akoji. Looks for Zamora. Rowley there to collect. McNaught. Passed around the midfield now, Walsall Wood. Koji playing a higher line. Looks like they're playing wing backs now. Looks like Meekin Richard has dropped back into a back 3. Change of tack from Walsall. Will it work? Javier Roberts, fantastic ball control on the edge of the area. Looks to find his way around Valance. Cross in, and Luke Downs nearly putting it on a silver platter for Joey Butlin, but doing enough to clear. Solomon took it as far as he could. And there was a bit of pushing there. Terry Anderson pushed off the ball by the Walsall number 6. And it looks like he's going to have a talking to as well. In fact, it's going to be a free kick to Walsall. It was Kyle Rowley, and Anderson actually had to be stopped by Luke Morton, the United assistant manager, ever the voice of reason. Liverpool fans, what do you expect? They're always hotheads. 25 minutes to go. United maintain their slender 1-goal lead. Well, McNaught trying to change that, but can only send the ball into the car park. I tried to think whose windscreen got smashed there. I did hear a very distinct crack. It sounded like a Rolls Royce. So Bunn steps up for the goal kick after McNaught's rather high effort. Some more are beaten in the air. And Holt seems to have taken a blow to the face. And the referee's going to have to check on the United midfielder. It was McNaught leaping up with him. The physio's been called over. McNaught checks on his opponent. He didn't look intentional, but there may have been an outstretched arm there. And the referee is going to pull out the book. Looks like it's going to be a yellow card. Well, the referee's obviously seen something that we haven't. He feels it was a deliberate act or careless play. Checks the back of the also number 4, and yellow card for Stuart McNaught. An arm into the face of Jake Holt. I don't think it was intentional. And Holt will be okay to continue. Now, United on the bench. If I can get it up for you. Team sheet's a little slow in forthcoming, unfortunately. So on the bench for United, Harry Sawyer, Brad Caswell, Luke Jones, Dom Lane, and Andre Yeru. And for Walsall Wood on the bench, Sylvan Ebanks-Blake, Marcel Simpson, Kieran Norwood and James Bennett-Tyndall. As Musa does his best to catch up to that free kick. Unfortunately, he's not that quick. We are exactly halfway through the second half here on CTV. I think some of the fans will be happy about that because it is absolutely freezing here. Hopefully it'll be warmed up a little bit on Saturday. Free kick to Coventry United, and referee obviously feeling that Joey Butland was a bit too forceful in trying to outmuscle Gift Musa. Trying to put his point across. He's going to have to be careful because the referee's already proved today he does not like back chat. Bunn's kick into the head of Meakin Richards. Koji brings it to feet. Needs a teammate and finds it in Arrington. Sullivan up line. Sullivan receives it. Tries to return. It's taking a touch out of Shane Nicholson. And it will be a Walsall throw deep into United turf. Butlin turns. Blocked up by Jamal Clark. He has Sullivan there. McNaught. Tully. Lobs it right. Now Javier Roberts takes on Valence and loses, sent out by Valence, allowing United to regroup. Rowley's throw. Turned to him by Tully. Tully again. scoops it up into the air. Javier Roberts stabbed by Valance as far as Rowley, chested down by McNaught. Now Tully looks for Sullivan in the penalty area with a substitute. Sullivan, can he get it in? No, he can't. It's lobbed to the left hand side. It will be brought back under control by Atoji. Followed out by Bennett. Drilled, and it hits Jake Holt in the face. Danger cleared for now, and Holt's gone down, holding his head again. In fact, it's not Jake Holt, he's still up. It's Carl Barnett, in fact. So Barnett's gone down, holding the old noggin, and there is going to be a substitution here. And Sylvan Ebanks-Blake, the former Manchester United striker, is ready to go. It will be Joey Butlin making way.
Changing Walsall Wood off Joey Butlin on Sylvan Ebanks-Blake.
From Premier League to Midland Football League, Sylvan Ebanks-Blake makes his way onto the turf here at the Butts Park Arena. Former Manchester United and Wolves striker. What impact can he make for the Wood tonight? He's been brought on to do a job. Let's see what he can do. So the change confirmed there for Walsall Wood with 20 minutes to go. Joey Butlin replaced by Sylvan Ebanks-Blake. So a straight swap up front. United just 20 minutes away from a huge win against the second place side in the league, and Ebanks-Blake immediately caught offside. The referee has not noticed the flag, he has now. So offside given against Ebanks-Blake. His first meaningful contribution. Tick towards the final whistle. And the red and greens hang on. Solomon. Head only as far as Meekin Richards, who seems to be acting more as a defender at the moment. Looks like they're going for a 5-2-3 for Walsall. Musa. Looks for Williams. And the defender able to shield the ball from Kai Williams. Good strength by Walsall's Jack Barnes. Meekin Richards. Rowley. Now Tully. Over ambitious ball to Akoji. Nicholson's pass a little over hit to Musa and collected by his opposite number 4 in McNaught. Akoji to Barnes. Captain Tully. I lofted over Nicholson. United man able to collect it. Musa couldn't save off the Walsall onslaught for long. Sullivan dispossessed well by Gift Musa. Contender for the man of the match, and again we'll name our man of the match in around 15 minutes. Lofted pass to the right, connects with the head of Ben Valance, and out for the throw. Javier Roberts throw. Downs gets there first. Tully takes it away from Holt. Handball claims. And the referee has given a penalty, has he? Or is it an indirect free kick? What has the ref given? I think he's given a penalty kick against Coventry United for handball. He wasn't pointing to the spot, he was pointing to the area rather than the spot, so a little bit confusing for a while, but the referee has indeed given a penalty to Walsall Wood. And Sullivan to take it off the bench, and now on the mark. Sullivan against Bunn, hearts in mouths at the Butts Park Arena. Sullivan to make it all square. Saved by Brendan Bunn! Do you know his shot stopper? Guess right. And he got both hands to it. Outstanding save from Bunn. Sticky Bunn proving to be a sticky customer for Walsall. So with 15 minutes to go here at the Butts Park Arena, it is still Coventry United 1, Walsall Wood 0. As Sullivan's penalty is saved by Brendan Bunn. Surely it's United's night now. Well, Wood may have something to say about that. Rowley. Now Meakin Richards. First line block towards Ebanks Bay. Chested down. And a less than spectacular effort by Averton. Brendan Bunn getting the adulation of the Butts Park Arena crowd. Low and hard towards the bottom corner from Sullivan. Not a bad penalty by any means, but outstanding goalkeeping, keeping it out. So it was Brendan Bunn saving the penalty from Paul Sullivan. And supporter asking us who scored and who saved the penalty. It's a good job that I'm a fountain of wisdom. Otherwise, you'd be buggered. I'm very humble as well.
Not arrogant.
No, the most arrogant guy's here. So with 15 minutes to go, just the one goal in it, but plenty of action to get your teeth into the Butts Park Arena, and still all to play for. United with a throw out 20 yards into Walsall territory. No changes yet for the Red and Greens, but they do have attacking options in Luke Jones and Dom Elaine. They may be looking to the defensive side of things more, with Harry Sawyer on the bench, as well as goalkeeper Brad Casper. Free kick to Walsall Wood. I'm not entirely sure what for, as Yeru and Elaine warming up down the touchline. And it looks like we're going to have a substitution here. And well, those assumptions are about to be proved right, as United, I think, are about to bring on Andre Yeru. Or is it? No, it's Harry Sawyer. So Harry Sawyer getting ready, the number 12. So United going for a defensive switch. I'm trying to make sure that these 3 points are safe. So I can confirm it is indeed the United number 12 coming on. And coming off is going to be the number 10. That's Kai Williams. The referee halts play. So Harry Sawyer makes his way onto the pitch, replacing striker Kai Williams. So you would assume that United are going for a more defensive approach. Sawyer can play in midfield, as Dom Elaine also getting ready. Is he coming on straight away, or will there be a delay? Looks like Elaine is getting ready again. It is indeed. It's going to be a double substitution for Coventry United. So the first change confirmed, with Harry Sawyer coming on for Kai Williams, and the second one, Antonio Alcaraz Zamora, being replaced by Dom Elaine. So it looks like probably Solomon going up front, possibly going for a more defensive approach. Well, Elaine and Sawyer can both play on the wing or at fullback. So United obviously going for wingers that can defend. So in case they need to go back to a wing-back formation, they have got that option now. So Antonio Alcaraz Zamora and Kai Williams, as both strikers, replaced by wing-backs Dominic Elaine and Harry Sawyer. And Aaron Solomon immediately winning the free kick. And there's going to be a third and final change for Walsall Wood coming on. That's the number 16 being prepared. And that number 16, I can tell you, is James Bennett Tyndall. He'll be coming on shortly. As Jake Holt steps up. 3 men standing between Jake Holt and Ransome's net. Will they be enough? No, they won't, but the gloves of Ransome will. Safe hands by the Walsall Wood shot stopper. Nicholson misjudges the bounce. And Aviston beaten to the ball by Brendan Bunn. Blocking the ball from the Walsall number 11, and with 10 minutes to go here on CUTV, the score remains Coventry United 1, Walsall Wood 0. A tense showdown at the Butts Park Arena with 10 minutes to play. Handball claims against Sullivan. Referee says no. Swung out by Kyle Barnett. United management none too pleased. And well, even with one arm, Kevin Vaughan trying his hand at basketball there, pouncing the ball and throwing it up to Kyle Rowley, the Walsall Wood centre back. You can't keep this guy away from sport. You try and tear his arm off, he'll still play. The throw comes to nothing, or does it? Out comes Bunn again, and well held. And Bunn is going to be up there for the Man of the Match award. There's 3 men in mind at the moment, but you can change that at Coventry United TV. Let us know who you think should win it and why. Well, Ebanks Blake trying to block off Bunn's kick. Goes back into the United back line. Loved away by Jamal Clark. And then here it comes, the final change. It's looks like the number 11 coming off. That's Averton. So it's the end of the day for Jono Averton, the Walsall Wood number 11, and he will be replaced by number 16, James Bennett Tyndall. So that's the substitutions done for the day for Walsall Wood. United still have 1 left. They can choose from either Luke Jones or Andre Yeru or Brad Caswell, but I can't see them bringing Brad on, as he is a goalkeeper. Although in saying that, we have had both Brendan Bunn and Brad Caswell on the field at once. That was in the League Cup match against Bowhall, where Bunn actually has a centre-back. Meakin Richards in the centre circle. Tyndall was calling for him. It's laid off to Rowley. Ebanks Blake. Not to the cross Sullivan, who missed that penalty, of course. Through to Ebanks Blake! And again, Brendan Bunn went cold upon, saves the red and greens. Denying the former Manchester United striker when it seemed inevitable Walsall Wood would be level. Musa shrugs on the challenge of Solomon, and now Musa gets those legs kicking. He's got Solomon with him. Musa, now Solomon on the right. United being told, keep the ball, keep it at that end. There's still 8 minutes to go. Is it time for time wasting yet? Solomon dispossessed 1-on-1. Then Nicholson lobs it upfield again. Can Solomon keep it in? He can. Now Domelane. Solomon. Tripped by Akoji. Free kick Coventry United. This is exactly what the Red and Greens want. 7 minutes of normal time to go. And the substitutes are told, go on, go and get yourselves in the warm. So no more subs for Coventry United. That means our stadium announcer, Roy Eden, you can bugger off as well. Poor free kick. There's Nicholson, stopping that steaming run of Sullivan. Solomon. 1 more would make it safe with the Red and Greens, and Domelane looks to provide it. Around Tolley. Will he keep it in the corner or go for goal? He's going for goal along the line. Look for Harrison Sawyer. And diverted into the keeper's hands. I think the defender got the final touch there. Musa battles with Bennett Tyndall. The referee has blown for the free kick. Maybe a little bit soft. Bennett Tyndall trying to shield the ball from Musa. Musa ploughing into the back of the Walsall substitute. The referee feeling there was too much contact to alleviate. strolling up. Sullivan. Looking for Ebanks Blake. One in the air by Kyle Barnett. Now Musa. You know, I've got to get this away here. Shoved to the ground. And that time the referee says no. And Walsall push on. Ebanks Blake. Bennett Tyndall with a cross. In it goes to Ebanks Blake. With his back to goal. Goes down. A penalty appeals. Referee says no. It would have been a very soft penalty. And United are going to make one more sub. Luke Jones is getting ready. Rowley. Now Tolley, the captain. Punts it to the left wing. Akoji. Now Sullivan. Looking to receive it back from Javier Roberts. Good intervention. Well, I think that was Jake Holt getting on the end of it. So Jake Holt's going to be coming off. Ebanks Blake along the edge of the penalty area in a rather tame effort from the Walsall sub. Cushioned by the hands of Brendan Burnham. Brought into his grasp as United prepare to bring on Luke Jones. Five minutes of normal time left here on CUTV with Liam Cook. Still it remains Coventry United 1, Walsall Wood 0. Team currently in 14th place in the MFL Premier Division, leading the team in second. How long will that last though? As Akoji looks for a route into the area. In it goes, volleyed into safety by Jamal Clark. United clinging on. Apparently saved by Brendan Bunn, keeping United in front. Will their luck hold out? Well, yes it will. Drew a poor ball by McNaught over the back line. It's going to be kept in by Brendan Bunn, who waits as long as he can before collecting the ball. Javier Roberts closing him down. And still Luke Jones waits. Well, we've got 3.5 minutes as some of the players are asking how long's left. And there will be, of course, added time. Valance lets up one bounce past him. And now Bennett Tyndall. In steams Gift Musa. Brilliant. Well, we've got to name our CUTV man of the match now, and it couldn't be anyone else. Gift Musa, the Coventry number 4, is today's CUTV man of the match, with also very special mentions to Jake Holt, to Jamal Clark, Kyle Barnett, and Brendan Bunn. So Luke Jones. Luke Jones coming on to be replaced, replace, I should say, not to be replaced, to replace Jake Holt. Strong performance from the United midfielder. So a centre mid for a winger. They may well decide to push either Harrison Sawyer or Dom Lane back to wing back. One last push for Walsall. 2.5 minutes to go. They've got to make these chances count. Javier Roberts. Rowley. All outfield players in the United half now. Sullivan tries to bring it down early into the path of Jones, who hooks it away. That's what they need. That's what they need to keep doing. Just another couple of minutes. It was last time United had 2 straight wins. It's not been the easiest of periods in the winter, but United at the moment seem to be on their way back. Win on Saturday in the FA Vast, now possibly beating one of the favourites for the title tonight. Meekin Richards with a dangerous position there, taking it past Aaron Solomon. He was the last man. United throw, and Tolley absolutely furious. He feels the final touch came off Musa, and the referee is going to have a quick talking to. It's not Tolley actually, it's McNaught. And Tolley is going to be called over. He's the captain, of course, and the referee want to have a quick word with both players. It looks like a final warning. Also, haven't been backwards in coming forward when it comes to their opinions on the referee's decisions. Finds his throw up line. Sawyer. Downs lobs it away. We are into the final minutes of added time. You don't need to stand firm for just another few minutes. It's a poor ball. And collected by Bunn in the penalty area. Hopeful pass from the back line for Walsall. Did not come off. Bunn. Looking for Harrison Sawyer. Bounces just in front of the fullback's toes. Meakin Richards. Across to the left wing with Jack Barnes. Barnes. Now Meakin Richards. Rowley wants it right. Rowley gets it right. Bennett Tyndall up line. As he looked for, but Harrison Sawyer makes sure he won't get there. Sawyer. Now Ben Valance. Punt up left. Solomon's onside. He couldn't have asked for a better delivery. Solomon. Past Meakin Richards. Bundled over. Referee says no. I must say, I'm really not sure about that decision. It's out of play for the goalkeeper. Aaron Solomon will feel he should have had a spot kick there. As he was pushed from the side. Didn't seem like any attempt to get the ball. Well, we are now into added minutes, and United, if they end up conceding now, will be absolutely livid that decision did not go their way. But they can hang on for the next couple of minutes. I don't think they'll mind. We've already had 1 minute of added time. How much there'll be, I don't know. There wasn't too many stoppages in that second half. And Musa snatches the ball from Tolley. Musa Toll, get it in the corner and keep it there. Just keep it there. See it out. Musa tries his best, but he's out-muscled by Tolley. Akoji with the overhead kick. Sawyer looks to bring it down. Luke Downs, first time pass to Gift Musa. United looking to retain possession, free kick. Pushed over by Dan Sullivan. United will take as long as they can with this free kick. Well, the Red and Greens keeping 5 men back, and they're going to play it short to Aaron Solomon from Downs. Now back to Downs, back to Solomon. Looking for a lane. Akoji with a challenge but can't keep it in. Throw into the Red and Greens, and we have now had over 2 minutes of added time. Solomon. Elaine. Jones is onside. United just trying to keep the ball in that final third of the field. Luke Downs. Oh, it's through. This could be the clincher. And Downs has sent it skyward. That should have clinched it for the Red and Greens. Did the pressure get to young Luke Jones at the critical moment? It shouldn't matter in the grand scheme of things. With 3 minutes of added time played, this should be game over. Another one bites are just already lined up on the playlist by our stadium announcer. We know what he's like, arrogant to the last. Musa's header finds an unchallenged Tolley. Is there one last twist in this tale? Nicholson trying to clear the ball, connects with Roberts, but Roberts now darting towards the area, switches the play onto the right hand side. Rowley receives it back from Bennett Tyndall, in it goes, Ebanks Blake. Sullivan, it goes wide, and that should be it. That's surely got to be it. 3.5 minutes of added time already played. The low drive from Sullivan unsuccessful. The impatient Red and Green Army willing the referee to blow that whistle for one final time. It will be a huge 3 points for the Red and Greens. A 3 points they have earned through sheer determination and hard work, and a 3 points they have officially earned at the Butts Park Arena. Second place Walsall fall to 14th place Coventry United. What a match, a fantastic spectacle. here in the Free-Spired City. The big question was before kick-off, have the Red and Greens taken the spirit of Saturday into today's game? Simple answer, yes they have. The Red and Greens are on their way back. The final score at the Butts Park Arena, Coventry United 1, Walsall Wood 2. Thank you for joining us, folks. It's been a brilliant match. We're back on Saturday, live coverage of Coventry United versus Shepshed Dynamo at the Dovecote Stadium. On Sunday, it's Women's League Cup action. We have Chichester City taking on Coventry United ladies. The highlight of today's match will be online tomorrow, youtube.com/Coventry United TV. For everyone here at the Butts Park Arena, have a wonderful night, take care, and play up Coventry United.